Dear friends, I'm back after a break. How are you all? Today we are going to sketch this beautiful elephant, mother and child walking together, stroll with a mom. In Tamil, I would say ஆலயம, with respects for a mother. So in the left, what you see, it's the final sketched one. So trying to keep it for your reference. So let's make the basic lines first. The simple approximation. There is a line in the left for the tusk, trunk, and in the oval for the body of this elephant. And there is a line in the bottom where all the feet's supposed to align. So another approximation for the head. So you can use the same approach to draw, so whatever you like. So a close-up for the eye, it's very simple. You can draw this eye and there are those wrinkles around the eye. So I use a Staedtler 8B pencil. So you can make light lines and dark lines also. So you can observe this kind of curves in the head. So in the front it is too blunt. Probably I'll correct it a little later. So once you are sure that you got the proper shape, you can make the lines darker and maybe you can erase the guiding lines. For the feet also, I'm doing this approximation. It is very important to get the position of the feet correct. So it's in movement, walking. So the position of the feet come this way. So there is a leg in the back. So start with the light lines. When you are confident and okay with the shape and position, you can make it dark. So look at this. This line appears to go straight towards the head, and observe that angle and work on it. So I'm just making sure the trunk, the tip of the trunk comes to the floor, to the ground, so like that. Then after that I'm making the curvy line. So the other line also you can make it like this. That mouth is the cute part of the elephant. The trunk and the mouth. So there is no tusk here. It's being a lady elephant, mother. Okay. The shape of the ear goes like that. There is a fold in the top and the bottom also there is a fold, but from the angle what we see, it is looking like that. Quite tempted to do the shading, but you can do the shading later. I'm trying to erase the guiding lines. So when I erase the guiding lines, the front side of the head looking very blunt, So I might increase the alter the shape. So that's how I do the change to the front side of the head. So I'm trying to explain you the process. That's why I'm drawing this guiding lines little prominent so that you can see. Then I add the details. Otherwise, generally, yeah. So I make it even lighter and make sure the things are correct before making it darker. So that way, I do not even require erasers. Okay, so now the approximation for the little elephant we are doing. So the body of the elephant and the position of the feet. So these are important. Once you get them correct, it's going to be fantastic. So notice the feet and the angle in which they are present. So those ears are really interesting for the elephants. Cute and simple eyes can be drawn for the little one. So if it is appearing faster, you can pause the video and complete step by step. So now I'm making small corrections in the shape. So always the first shape you make, that is an approximation of a oval or a straight line. So later you can make appropriate small changes. So that you can notice in the shape of the legs. So observe the shape of the legs in the back and also in the front. So in the back, look at the small curves what I am adding. Erasing the guiding lines. So kind of almost done. We can start with some shading. So keep two things in mind. There is a uniform shading you can give, then you can identify some darker areas and make it darker. That's it. Then after that, when you finish, you can finish with texture lines for the body. So not only for this elephant, the concept applies for anything that you sketch. So there is a uniform shading which I am identifying and doing the shading. So these all look uniform now. So now, okay, so in the ears also I'm doing. So now I can identify some darker areas and make it darker. So before that I'm making those wrinkles that appear in the trunk. In the front side. In the back side of the trunk, I'm making it a little darker. So now we get the depth as well as the texture. So the edges also, a small curves I'm adding. I'm making few places more darker. So it is up to you to identify the amount of tonal variations, which is a light tone, medium tone, dark tone. You can always start with a light tone, then add the darker tone. So this way you can follow rest of the video and complete your sketch of the cute little elephant walking with her mom. So adding these lines for the texture of the body. Okay, so complete your sketch and maybe share with me. You can find my email ID in the description, and so you can check out my site cuckoo.in, cuckoo.in. You can find all my artworks. Also, you can find details about my art classes. I take art classes for sketching, oil pastels, watercolor and acrylics. Also figurative drawing also I take. So I'm going to start digital art also soon. So be in touch, check out all the details at my site, and have a good day. Bye now. See you in the next video.